In this class, I'm going to explain about the use of uncountable or countable nouns. Okay, this class is very easy because we are going to speak about and talk about the uncountable nouns in English. Sometimes it's necessary to understand how is the function, how is the structure with the language English, because in Spanish we have to understand the difference between the nouns plural and singular forms, or maybe about the use of the nouns in English. It's very different, and it is important to understand the countable and uncountable nouns in English. In this class, we are going to say or to talk about how you can do the difference between the uncountable and countable nouns in English. Okay, let's do it with the uncountable nouns in English. So maybe you know in English you can understand, or in Spanish you can understand there are nouns, and these nouns sometimes we don't touch, or maybe we don't understand these nouns because they are abstract nouns. Okay, for example, air is an uncountable noun, okay, in English. Air, okay. Maybe you can't see the air, but you can feel the air, okay. And this reason is you can understand is uncountable or not countable. This noun is uncountable because is a lot of air around the world. Okay, you can count the air: 1 air, 2 air, 3 air. It's not possible to count the air, and that is the reason is an uncountable noun. Okay, water is an uncountable noun. Okay, why? Because I can't count the water. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. No, we cannot contain the water. Okay, so other. Okay, sugar is an uncountable noun too in English. Okay, why? Because the sugar, okay, sometimes is not possible to count. 1 sugar, 2 sugar, 3 sugar. With this way, we are going to understand if the noun is countable or uncountable. Okay, because with the countable nouns we can count. We can take 1 chair, 2 chair, one person, 2 people, or maybe we can refer 1 girl, 2 girls. Okay, and that is the reason that I can understand the uncountable nouns. For example, a chair is an uncountable noun. Why? Because I can count the chair: 1 chair, 2 chairs, 3 chairs, and etc. Okay? Person, okay, person is an uncountable noun because I can count 1 person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and that is the reason the person, okay, the word person is an uncountable noun. Other example, okay, student is an uncountable word. It's an uncountable word because I can count the student: 1 student, 2 students, and 3 students. And what's other important things that I can understand? The uncountable and countable nouns. Because with the countable nouns, I am going to use the S and the pluralization form. With the countable, I am going to use the pluralization form, okay? And with the uncountable, I can't use the pluralization, okay? With this, I cannot use aires, waters. No, that's not correct. That is impossible to count the uncountable noun and use the pluralization form. Okay, sugars. No. Okay. With this uncountable, maybe when we want to pluralize this, I can use an quantifier adjectives. Okay, that can be possible to use in plural form. Okay, but this is the reason. Countable. Okay, with the countable, I use the pluralization form. Okay, with the countable, I can use the pluralization form. Okay, form. But with the uncountable, this no count. This no count. Okay. This no count. Okay. This no count. That is the reason. Okay. They are countables and they are not countables. Okay. So in the pluralization form, it's necessary to understand the use about the s, es, or maybe ies, okay, or maybe the I, the F, ES, FES, and the irregular, with the irregular nouns. Okay. The irregular nouns. It's necessary to understand the irregular nouns with the countable nouns, okay, and the pluralization form with this, and with the uncountable, okay, it's not necessary to use the rules. They are not necessary, okay, because not count. We don't count these uncountable nouns. Other, and I can use lot, some, many, and much. Okay, they are quantified. They are quantified adjectives. Okay, lot, some, many, much. Okay, and with this, I can use uncountable and countable. Okay, I can use with this countable and can use with this countable nouns. Okay, sometimes it is going to necessary to understand. Okay, which one? This I am going to use uncountable, uncountable. Lot I can use with countables and countable, and sometimes say lots. Okay, lots, or sometimes use a lot of. Quantifier adjectives you can or we can use with uncountable and countable nouns. For example, lots or a lot of are used or we can use with uncountable and countable nouns. And some is used with uncountable and countable nouns. Many just is used with countables, and much is used only with uncountable nouns. It's not correct to say much with countable. It's not correct to say many with uncountable. No, many with countables and much with uncountable nouns. That is very important to understand when you use uncountable and countable nouns in English. Remember to use, okay, the quantifier adjectives and the pluralization with the countables, and only with the countables you can use the quantifier adjectives, but lot, some, and much. Okay, maybe you can or we can use few Okay, is other quantifier adjective. A few. Okay, and any. Okay, few, any and few belongs to the quantifier adjectives, and you can use few, okay, with uncountable and countable nouns, and any you can use with uncountable and countable nouns. Okay, that is very important to understand in English about the use with uncountable and countable nouns. Okay, that's all, guys, about the uncountable and countable nouns.